Hey, welcome to Cherie Financial Academy. We're super excited to have you, and I want to personally thank you for joining us and taking control over your finances. My name is Coach Cherie, real estate and financial expert for the last 8+ years. Join me in our next course and get educated, motivated, and moving towards financial freedom. See you soon. In this class, we will be covering how to transform how you see money. You will learn how your emotions play a part in the way you see money. Transform how you learn about money. You will discover that how you learn about money greatly impacts how you think about money. And finally, transform how you think about money. Learn how to level up your finances by setting goals and creating an action plan. Now let's try a bit of a warm-up challenge. You have not seen your best friends in 3 months, and they invited you out to dinner this Saturday. Today is Thursday, and you only have $35 until you get paid next Thursday. You still have to supply gas in your car to get to work and other items you may need. What would you tell your friends? How would that make you feel? Robert Plutchik's theory is that we have 8 different emotions for making decisions. Our emotions change on a daily and sometimes multiple times a day. Now, can you imagine making financial decisions based off of your emotions? That's pretty much like a roller coaster. Well, most people do. So I want to take a look at some of those emotions that we face on a daily and how it can actually impact us financially. Trust, acceptance. Many people actually make financial decisions based off of this. You may have a trusted advisor, a realtor, a loan officer, or maybe even a car salesman. These are people that you trust to advise you with making a financial decision. Fear, afraid. This is actually happening often, and it has happened in the past. How about when the economy crashed? People were abandoning their properties, their businesses, all because of fear. Surprise, unexpected. Right now, this is trending. A lot of people are spending thousands of dollars being able to surprise someone else with surprise birthday parties or just having the birthday party that they want to have. Sadness and sorrow. There are many people that are emotional shoppers, and some people shop when they're sad or when they're feeling depressed, looking for a way to make them feel better. Disgust, feeling dirty. Anger, being angry. That's another emotional shopper. There are people that go out and purchase things when they're mad, when they're upset. And I'm going to be honest, that's not the right way to make a financial decision. You don't want to make a decision when you're angry. Anticipation, looking forward to something. Yes, I must admit I am one. The commercials get us. You may be looking for the new iPhone, the MacBook, Jordans, whatever it is. A lot of us make financial decisions based on anticipation. And finally, joy and glad. Which of these 8 emotions are common to you when making financial decisions? If you're lacking financial literacy, the results can leave you in an emotional financial distress. Financial distress can cause a major health issue on a person. These health issues could be but not limited to stress, depression, anxiety, heart attacks, and more. During the past, I personally experienced emotional financial distress due to the lack of financial literacy. Due to this, I faced stress, anxiety, and fatigue. If you're facing financial distress, the first thing you should do is seek a professional. You want to reach out to a financial advisor, a financial planner, a financial educator, or maybe even a financial coach. You want to reach out to someone who has the ability to help you create a financial action plan that is going to move you to financial freedom. Let's face it, we're all going to face a hardship, but we all also need to be prepared. Have you or a loved one ever experienced a health problem due to emotional financial distress? How to avoid negative emotions about money? You can avoid negative emotions by understanding how your emotions play a part of the decisions you make. Getting educated on financial literacy. When you have the knowledge, understanding, and the ability to make financial decisions. Also, when you have moved to the action stage. When I first learned about money, I was in grade school. As a little girl growing up in a single family home with my mother and my sister, watching my mom work overtime just to make ends meet. There were moments where we had our lights be disconnected. There were moments where we didn't have enough food to last us to the next paycheck. And at that moment, as a child, is when I learned about money. I want you to take the time and think about when you first learned about money. It's important to know how you learned about money so that we can have a better understanding of the financial choices that we make today. You may have received financial advice from your friends and or peers. It's possible you may not have gotten advice, but observe their behavior. The truth of the matter is, if your friends or your peers do not have a clear understanding of financial literacy, then you could end up in a financial distress. Society and social media can put a lot of financial stress on you, wanting to keep up with the Joneses. If you look at reality TV stars or even just some of your peers you follow on social media, many tend to publicize their mini vacations, new cars, designer handbags, and lavish lifestyles. Have you ever purchased something that you really couldn't afford based off of social media? Advertisements have been around for many years. You see them on TV, websites, search engines, social sites, and they even follow those who show interest until you make a purchase. Yes, business have discovered how to psychologically get you to make a purchase, which can actually jeopardize your financial freedom. Now that you're an adult, it's your responsibility to gain financial literacy. No one is responsible for your success or your failures. Take time to educate yourself on financial freedom by taking classes, reading books, seeking an advisor, and taking what you have learned and putting it into action. Always remember, knowledge is power and only get powered by those who have the knowledge. Now, I want you to take a moment and based on some of the things I've shared with you today, list 3 people or things that have influenced your financial life today. And then describe a moment in your life when you realized that you needed to seek financial help from a professional.